try this again. Totally don't know what that was caused by. That'll be fun to figure out. But I'm back up and running. And my most sincere apologies for that crash. I'm not even sure what happened yet. I think so. I did a Windows update to 1903 today, and I've been testing it most of the day, but I haven't got a chance to really in-depth test it. I think my problem is somewhere in the memory. And I'm looking at the event log to see if I can find it. I'm not seeing anything, so, and I'm not sure it's not going to happen again. Most sincere apologies though, because that was pretty abrupt. Pretty abrupt. Ooh. Nobody likes to crash like that ever. That's not supposed to happen. Of course, now I have everybody saying, "Oh, what happened to the stream? What happened to the stream?" Yeah, it crashed. It crashed hard. Well, let's hope that don't happen again. But I'm back. All right, we're here. I'm so sorry about that. What I get for doing Windows updates before they're thoroughly tested everywhere. I was excited. So, for those of you, if any of you, have AMD computers that you run with either first or second gen Ryzen, third gen on the way, the newest build of Windows, 1903, has some scheduler tweaks that make it run better with Ryzen, supposedly, especially for the new architecture on the CPUs that have come out or coming out. That said, I was excited and I jumped the gun and like, oh, I want to get this version installed today. So I did this today, and everything had been running pretty good up until 10 minutes ago, when it just completely crashed out on me. It was not expected whatsoever. So I'm hoping that it doesn't happen again. If it does happen again, I'm not sure. We'll see. Before it does, though, anyway, Endgame in the theaters, new cutscene at the end. They're pushing. I think they have 37 million to go to grab the record from Avatar. For those of you who might think that's a cheap ploy, I will remind you that Avatar did it themselves. Avatar did it themselves to get the record from Titanic way back when. And Titanic has released multiple times. So it's not like there's no precedence for re-release and use of marketing like that to come back. Yes, I am back and alive. Very unexpected sniper. Very unexpected. I was not. I thought I was good, man. I'd run all kinds of benchmarks, and I didn't have time to run a full suite of memory tests, which is what I crashed on the code that I got anyway. That code was Memory management. So there's something in the memory management module that I have to look at. I'll do it tomorrow, tonight, whatever. Maybe I'll run some thorough burn-in tests later. It's all because of the new version of Windows. I mean, I could have rolled back. I could have just waited. Like, I probably should have just waited, but... I'll be on the bleeding edge. I like to live there. Hey, you know what was funny? I was looking through my stuff tonight. I'm just gonna ramble for a minute. I was looking through my just going through stuff in my head, the stuff that I had laying around. And I realized I have a GTX 1070 that was laying around, not being used. So I had a 1070 to begin with, and then I got a 1070 Ti, and then I got a 1080 Ti, and then the prices went crazy. So I had this 1070 card that's just sitting there, actually sitting behind my screen back there. Right? So my thought was, well, I have this 1070 card. And as I'm getting more and more into trying to get this stream really off the ground, what I think I'm going to end up doing is building another smaller mini PC just for captures. And so I'm going to use that PC to capture with that 1070. And then I could use my computer for just straight games and not really have to worry about splitting my CPU. Not that I'm having any problems, but if you got it, might as well use it, right? Because that's like the most expensive piece of a new computer is that video card. Put that in a system and probably build just a little budget capture system, put an Elgato in it or something, just straight up have fun with it. That's kind of the plan. And I see Jack trying to get me into dungeons. Really, Jack? You're gonna put me in dungeons? Yeah, how much I hate them. I want to finish my Uncollected. So what I did today earlier was I finished all but one lane on most of them, so that we could just go through and complete Uncollected together. I think the only one I don't have 100, close to 100 yet is Namer himself. So I'll still have to do pretty much all of those lanes. But that's not so bad. One is better than 20. And I would ask you, Sniper, how is it looking on your end? Like, I'm not seeing any drop frames. I'm not seeing any issues from my end, but that doesn't mean that you guys aren't. Sound. I had to redo my sound. I had to redo my video. I had to redo a couple other things. So I want to make sure I got the settings right as it's coming through. Okay. At least it looks okay for you guys. And sounds. I'm seeing this little hiccup. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. I'm not sure why. Let me look at this. Maybe this will do it. That looks a little janky. Yeah. That looks right. Is it still freezing now? Hopefully it's better now. I know you got to give it a chance to cycle through and all that, but yeah, that was hurting my CPU, honestly. That was pushing me at like 40% on my 2700X. It's crazy. But I'm still not dropping any frames. And it sounds like the sound is right, so I guess we roll with this. Alright, 1 second. Let me do one quick switch. There we go. That should clear any of the other cache up. We'll really know when we get into a quest, huh? This is not the quest I wanted to get into, though. What's going on, Wilkes? How you doing, man? I'm just gonna finish this uncollected run. Hopefully without crashing. That was... I got all my, I think I got all the angles right. Looks like everything is working right. We'll know soon enough. We'll know soon enough. That one was okay, right? No freezes there. Came through pretty clean. What's going on, Jack? I saw your dungeon invites, man. And I just had to shake my head. Like, yep, there's Jack. Cool. That is good news. Now I just got to make sure that my stream comes through pretty good. Yeah. To my Discord buddies. So, how are you guys doing tonight? We ready for the next week in the season? That sucked. Ready for week 2 of season 10? I know that you guys are not thrilled about wars, just like nobody is thrilled about wars. I will say they are redoing the reward structure, but I don't know when that will go live. I just know it's coming. Yeah, you know what? The new map, I do like it because you're not waiting for people anymore. Like, you don't have to wait on people to... At least not nearly as long. And that makes it so much more smooth. Especially if you get in group with the guys that are wanting to push into the tier. You don't have to, and really only tier 1 is the only time you really have to worry, right? Tier 2 is... So I like that aspect. Some of the nodes are pretty stupid. I will give you that. I'm finishing up my uncollected run right now, Jack. I had set this up earlier today to do this. But, yes, tomorrow, if you could do tomorrow, I will probably do a dungeon tomorrow because I don't have a whole lot going on after I finish this up. Not that I want to do dungeons, because I don't, but I will. Dungeons are not fun. You know, they might be better now. I know that I was so burnt out on that. I'm like, that was the one part of this game. I could do arenas forever and not be as burnt out as I got on dungeons. Because it was so hard and it was such an RNG fest if you got somebody who was even decent enough to help you finish them. That's my... There we go. Dang. Dang. I totally missed that. Trying to read the chat. Oh, a lot of people liked them. I'm not, like I said, I just got burnt out on them. That was all. And I'm sure I'd just give it a chance, I'd be fine. And that was terrible that I messed that up that bad. I apologize sincerely for that. Ghost Rider should have whizzed through that Iceman. If I wasn't so close to the end, I would care. Maybe a little more. But I don't. What do you think? Poison on poison? Let's see who gets him first. I got a good start out the gate. Oh, this poor guy's really feeling the poison sting now. And finally, good old Abomination. The trick is to outbleed him before you outpoison yourself. And hope that you turn off most of his bleeds with Blade. Or his poisons. Just a race to the end. That's just the easiest way to get him down, to me. I know one thing that's changed because I had, like I said, I had to reset everything because of the upgrade, and my timing on all this has changed. So I don't have that. That delay is different right now. But I will fight through it like a champ. Oh, this guy's easy, right? I'm not even reading these. Like, I didn't even read most of these notes. Just, like, play the way you play, because that's what you're going to do anyway. Some of them, when they surprise you, then you want to look. But, like, that was Bane, right? That was the big thing with him. So Howard has, yep, Bane. Like taking out Howard with a bit of Hyperion. We're getting close to some big announcements, guys. I'm so excited. Like 5 days to the next month. And then a few days after that, we'll have some huge announcements coming down. Can't wait. You guys have seen the new Howard the Duck thing, right? I love it. Oh, there's also a couple of changes that are coming. I can't announce them yet, but look for them very soon on the forums. And once they hit the forums, then I can absolutely give some more feedback out. But there are some TOS changes that are coming soon. Call them. And it's for mostly the better. Some people will not enjoy it. It's not gonna bother me too bad. And 4th of July. Hey, that July calendar. That 98 day month, 98 day calendar. They call it a monthly calendar. That's gonna be pretty freaking cool. 5-star Awakening Gem in there. I don't know if it's gonna be a generic. It'll probably not be. It'll probably be a crystal that you have to roll. Man. Some T2A. Enough for a 5-star. This all starts in about 5 days or so. And the new update with all the bug fixes comes out. I want to say that comes out tomorrow. Don't count me on that, but I'm pretty sure it does. That'll be exciting too. I'm looking forward to that. Some of the bug changes I've been needing. They haven't addressed a couple of things, and a couple of things that were coming are not yet quite ready. So we'll just have to keep an ear out for when they decide that they're gonna fix those. And we're getting a compensation package soon-ish for Mr. Sinister. So if you've done Mr. Sinister in 6.2 and or Champion, both of those they'll be giving a compensation package for their mess up on getting him on what he did, I should say. I'm not sure I really wanted to do hype with this guy. Too late now. Usually I do the SP1 spam with them. That's okay. You know, this Yellowjack at the end of this is actually kind of an asshole, if I remember right. He's stun immune. All of his specials are unblockable. Am I right? That's this one, right? Kind of a douche, really. Hopefully you made it back, Mikester. I'm so sorry I got cut off from you, buddy. I felt bad. I was right in the mid-conversation with Mikester, and my stream got cut by the crash. Yeah, this is the yellow jacket I was talking about. So, this is the one I actually had to sit here and read because he's got that particle protector, which means that you have glancing blows. Lancing hits can't be critical, and they reduce 50% damage and suffer a minus 100% offensive ability accuracy, which that also sucks. And then, redouble determination for each debuff. Defender gains 65% attack and 20% power gain rate. Lead poison and armor breaks. I count twice. Stupefy or stun effects by 100%. So when he stuns you, you're stunned for double the time. Power alternator 15 seconds. The attacker has more power than the defender. Both champions are completely drained and then granted an amount of power equal to the amount drained from the opposing champion. That's, you gotta watch that with like a Hyperion, right? So what they're doing is they're saying, okay, you can't use Hyperion, or you shouldn't use Hyperion, you shouldn't use Blade, you shouldn't use Archangel. They're all unblockable. So really, Void is probably the best matchup for this fight. But I'll show you how. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll get lucky. We'll see. You gotta watch that little power meter. Make sure you don't have more power than him by the time this thing comes up. I don't know. Oh, I might as well just quit this fight. He's gonna kill me. So that's, you're too busy watching, and then he gets so much power, and it's unblockable, and then he's got that extra power gain because of it. Same problem with Blade, as you'll see here. Like, I'll dwindle him down, and probably I might get him with one of these guys. Again, I just gotta watch the power meter. Pardon me. And unblockable, he clipped me on the end of that. But I did better with Blade. This is why I say he's kind of a douche. Of course, now he's down far enough, it doesn't really matter. I could probably get him with it. But it didn't matter. Like I said, probably could have known anybody. So, like I said, he was kind of a. Figuring him out was kind of a. With that team I had. Domino did really good against him, because earlier I had my champions in Alliance War. I had Blade, Ghost Rider, and Void there. So it was easy. I think at the end of this, I will have enough. 4 6-star. Willing the stream holds strong. Yeah, I should have enough for a 6-star. Let me do a 6-star tonight. One more Invisible Woman lane. Who did you guys use for Invisible Woman, by the way? I've used a couple. I haven't found, of course, you probably used either Sabertooth or Void, or used Hype. And have you guys 100% of this? I assume. I hope. Maybe. Killmonger. Of course. Killmonger. 12 hits with hype? Really? Nice. Parry heavy, and then to a special, or what? SP, 6 SP3. They just waited it out. Get the power gain, get the cosmic charges, and then just unleashed on her. I did that actually one time also. That was one of the first ways I killed her. Then I started just kind of playing around to see. Yeah, it takes a while, right? I started playing around to see if I could figure out on her invisibility. The only problem I ran into on her invisibility is there was 2 times where she's in that defensive mode and she just would not hit at me at all. So she stayed invisible for entirely too long, and I got entirely too impatient. She may do it again this time, but it kind of screwed me because I was trying to wait for it. I mean, Killmonger, True Strike, right? Did that actually work against her invisible, though? I thought she canceled that out. Let's see. So, nope, the bleeds always made the timer start when she went. Yeah, that's true. But she gets so much power and healing from weakness. I forgot about the weakness buffs. I've been trying different people, and I tried Blade, but I mistimed it a couple times. Probably would have done better if I'd have just done it. We can kill us some more, though. I always try to time that astral evade. Well, if anyone puts non-damage debuffs on you, Killmonger with Void Sense. Oh yeah, you were showing us that in the war, right? Like Killmonger was like unkillable. Did they fix that? Did they fix that bug? I called it a bug. I don't know if it was actually a bug. It was just not intended that way, I don't think. Oh, I got caught in the crossfire. I'm glad you found it, though. I don't think anybody I've seen has actually turned it in that I have seen. That doesn't mean it hasn't been turned in, but... So much for trying to use Blade for her. Guess well, I don't know, maybe I can get it back up with Spidey here. Almost full. Back up 72. There we go. So, fill back up with Blade. Blade fill up with Spidey. Spidey blood. Alright. Since we're on Spidey blood. Okay, what'd you say? SP1 lock is debuffs when you get on try his power gain, so last debuff it just starts cycling. Void Sentient. Oh, wow. That's just crazy. But you have to have willpower. You have to have willpower? Or does willpower help? That I'm curious about. No? Do you have willpower? Like, would you think it would be better with willpower? Would you get an extra on top of that? Not that you need it. Yeah, not that you need it, right? That's what all I have is 1 point. So I'm watching that little timer up there. Make sure we got a good bleed on her. Bleed up. So it doesn't pause that timer. I'm just trying to keep the bleed up right now. Oh, how did she even hit me with that? Ah. Oh, I got flabbergasted. My bad. Alright, so you did height. That was Blade. I got halfway with Blade first shot it. Just trying to weaken that shield a little. Get a couple Furies, and then unleash it. wasn't watching my timer. That was completely my fault. So it doesn't do it non-stop. It gets armor broken, but it still happens when he gets hit. Mazda node was unstoppable almost the entire fight. It had me armor broken. And we're doing 41 hits and taking 31. He got out with half health. Dude, that's broken. That's broken. Sorry. That's pretty broken. Half health. Taking 31 hits and still coming out with half health. That's crazy. Fun though. I mean, you can't deny that. Let's see, I one-shotted Namor with Void my first time through. Yes, analysis, but they have fixed that part of it, right? Like, you can't go unstoppable all the time now. But there's a limit on it or something. Oh, that was totally my fault. Oh, that was so bad. Sorry. Guess I had to see that. It was terrible. This is for you, Wilkes. This particular matchup. Yep. Yep. There you go, man. True. True enough. There's a whole inside joke to that, Sniper. I'm sure you know it actually. Let's see. Nick Fury or Civil War? It'd be so much easier with the Archangel. Oh, one shot at me. That's because I got antsy. Doesn't even matter right now. I'm doing terrible in this lane. Terrible. Thing and Storm. Who was having a problem with Storm? I saw that somewhere. One of our guys was having a problem with Storm, weren't they? I need to quit reading the chat when I'm fighting something like this. Yeah. Because it gets me into a rhythm, and because my timing on here is off, it helps me stay in that rhythm. Normally, it wouldn't be. It'd be a 3 or 4. Remember, my device has like a slight delay that I haven't had a chance to adjust at all, so I'm still trying to relearn here on the timing. But that's why. Storm. We'll take Storm with hype. Not gonna be quite enough, I don't think, to. No. Close. How many I got left? This lane. I have a Medusa. I would really honestly like to have a Ghost Rider for. She gets a Fury gain, right, with this one? Okay, no. What's going on, Shadow? How you doing, man? Just trying to finish this uncollected. So I will be using that. It's just, yeah, right? I think I'll do Blade first. And just gotta watch the Furies. Dang. I was using her to get health back. I'm not gonna lie. You saw what I was doing, right? Sorry to hear that, Shadow. I was literally using her to get health back. So in that case, I wanted to hold as long as I could before I gave her that one shot. Parry again, hold, shot. But you knew that because you saw what I was doing. What is this? Same thing, right? 200% attack. Attackers, blah 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 blah. Special bias 1. Hell, I did just get him health, so. Oh, nice! How you like it so far? Or did you get a chance to play it? Did you get a chance to test it out? Was it worth the hype or the wait? That was a long wait for a game, man. It looked really cool from what I saw. Alright, so last time I actually one-shotted him with Void. So it is really cool. Awesome. Nice. It looked, like I said, it looked like fun from what I saw. I don't know how the mobile version would compare to, say, the console and PC version. From what I saw, it looked really cool. Alright, let's see if I can one-shot him with Void again. I remember when I did this, I didn't realize what I had to do. That was not a good start. That's what I was hoping to do, is let his bar come down. Yeah, that was nice. So, yeah. Similar to the first fight, although actually the first fight I did better, I think. Still. Void was definitely the way I went with this one. 1 second here. What's going on, Rex? How you doing tonight, man? Hopefully all is well. I didn't mean to bump the mic there. Apologies. Nah, he's one of the easier bosses. I think anyway. You just gotta know. Really, if you're gonna push him and he's gonna be outraged, you just gotta push him all the way and then keep on him so that it takes longer than a couple seconds. And then his power just starts draining and he can't SP3 you. That was the biggest trick. Mr. Sinister, nice, man. Congratulations. Absolutely. And that is correct. That is what my first name is from. That's awesome that you know that. Now, Montoya comes from Princess Bride. Inigo Montoya, you kill my father. Prepare to die. That is where my namesake comes from. And I have honestly been using that for years. I think my line is still, it's the same. It's either Atreyu or Atreyu Montoya. One of the two. Red Hulk. I have been wanting a Red Hulk for a long time. Since well before the buff. Well, probably at the buff. Nice. Charge for 100% master. Have you opened the rift yet? Oh, come on. Really, game? Hopefully I have a better line than the last time. Because let's face it, the last one was pretty bad. That's right. Inigo Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die. In fact, I gotta show it to you now. That's my mug. Probably tomorrow morning. Good night, Wesley. I will probably kill you in the morning. Physically tired from event quests. Like, oh, from going through it. Oh, Nick Fury. Why do I have to have Nick Fury? Really don't like Nick Fury. Not that I can't do him, I just don't like him. What I like to do is get some good RNG, get some good neurotoxins on him. And then let it do its... Oh, really? There we go. He can if you're not like paying close attention to his power bar. That's really what you gotta watch. He's really not that bad once you get him down. Oh, speaking of Sinister. Here's another pain in the butt. This one I pray for good RNG. Pray for good RNG. There we go. 3-4. That's good. Oh, I did. I got some good RNG. Thanks, Rex. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Just know that there is somebody out there that will take out that Sinister. What's up, Droker? How you doing, man? Been a little while. Hope all is well in your world. Havoc is just one of those champs where the AI wants to kill you. Can just by throwing specials. Yes, that is absolutely true. If it just sits in and you try and bait and bait and bait and you never get through, yep, Havoc will absolutely just destroy it. Yep. Back to this. I think over time that Ronin here, people will come back to him because he's got a lot of good utility. I really like his stances, and he's definitely an offensive champ, not a defensive. But he was so overshadowed by Cole that month. But I think he'll come back. I think people will come back to him. I will most likely go back to him at some point. Just because he's so fun to play. He really is. But, as we all know, we have Mysterio and Spidey coming up this next month. In that order, I do believe we are getting Mysterio first, Spidey Stealth Suit second. I think if we can help them break the record this, oh, that was totally not bad. If we can help them break the record for Endgame, they'll probably do something special for us here too. That's my shameless plug to get everybody to go out and watch the movie again. Besides Nick and Killmonger, the skill class is pretty weak. Wow, man. Yeah. Sniper just named 3 that are as good or better. He would argue Killmonger's not as good as Blade. But yeah, Aegon, Gwenpool, Blade, Killmonger, and Nick. Really, of those, Nick is probably the weakest, honestly. He's good for synergies more than himself. If you want to really pick a weak class right now, you have to pick Mystic. I think Mystic is probably the weakest. It used to be the strongest, but I think as of now, it's probably the weakest. And Ebony Maw didn't help at all. Didn't help at all. I don't know, man. I think Nick might be like the lowest on the list, but Killmonger would be right next to him. Your rank 1 4-star destroys people. Think skill's the strongest class? I might have said that until... Oh, that's the tough one. Cosmic is still pretty good. Especially now they have Cole. And Mutant, man, Mutant is really good. Archangel, Namer now, Iceman, Wolverine, Scarlet Witch. Oh, Scarlet Witch would be Mystic, but she should be Mutant anyway. Pardon me. But I think, I don't know, I'd be hard pressed to say Mutant isn't still up there. Science has come a long way. At least it's not at the bottom anymore. They have the Thing and MODOK and Void. Really, you can make an argument for every class except Mystic right now, I think. Honestly. Because, you know, you can get Iron Man Infinity War. You can give Nighthawk. You can give... Oh gosh, there's a few you can put up there. But name me some really standout Mystics. Other than maybe Symbiote Supreme. Yeah, Domino. Magic, yes. Magic is good, and she's still the Power Lock Queen. But that's really a straight and narrow for her. And you can't use her for anything except offense, because you put her on defense and somebody knows it, she just gets destroyed. Darkhawk, yeah. Sorry. I said Nighthawk, I meant Darkhawk. I was thinking Night Thrasher, but he's skill. Stark Spidey. See, I think you can make a case for anybody except Mystic right now. And I don't know what they're going to do with Mysterio, if they're going to put him in as Tech or Mystic, because technically he should be Tech. Maw is not, sorry. Let's see. We get kills sometimes with ability accuracy and get nodes. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to worry about a node to get kills, right? Like, they should already be tough, and then nodes just make it that much tougher. Tech is pretty random. What? Yeah, but like, come up with some better Mystics. I mean, they had Dormammu, which he was okay for defense for a while, and then people figured it out. Cosmic, you still have Medusa, you have Cole Obsidian now, you have Hype, you have I really think that honestly, the worst class right now is Cosmic, or not? Sorry, is Mystic. I really do. And I remember when everybody wanted, when the 4-stars were prevalent, everybody wanted Scarlet Witch because she was cheat code, right? She was. You had her, you won the game. Speaking of Colossus, his buff, from what I heard, from what I saw, between August and October, he will definitely be released with the buff. They're in playtesting right now. Beta test will come soon. So be ready. Be ready to test out some new Colossus. That should be fun. That's what I was asking you. Like, I can pull it up, but I don't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of too many Mystics. It's one of the reasons that I'm sitting on my, I think, 2 Awakening gems, because there was just nobody on there. The new calendar, I think that is an awesome thing. T5 fragments, full 5-star through the month, T2A full, and a 5-star Awakening gem. July is going to be pretty pumped. Yeah, I could do the Emicide, or I could do the Darkhawk Havoc side. Neither one sounds very appealing to me right now. It's coming out. It's coming out. They sent a forum post about it, Sniper, but they haven't actually sent out the email in game or announced it in gameplay. They had announced it yesterday on forums. It's a 98-day calendar. It's a 98-day calendar. Fact. Give me 1 second. I can give you the quick highlights of it. Quick highlights are the new Spider Phantasmagoria is the event quest, is what it's called. And you have Stealth Astute Spidey Mysterio coming. And then starting July 1st, it's the first ever multi-month login calendar. Special calendar contains rewards like T4 Basics, Class Catalysts, Tier 2 Alpha Catalysts, 11,000 5-star Crystal Shards, and a 5-star Awakening Gem. Crystal. It's Awakening Gem Crystal. So that leads me to believe that it's going to be a crystal that you spin and you get a random 5-star. But that's not all. It is long enough that you don't have to log in every day, but you have to log in for at least 98 days. It's 105 days on the calendar, but it's 98 days that you have to log in. So we got like a 7-day grace period in there. Bless your PHC, man. Good luck. That was funny. Oh, let's see. What does she have on top of everything? Brute force. Okay. Who do I want to fight with? Who could... I don't have anybody here that really armor breaks, except maybe I. This isn't a really good one either because it's a random armor break and he's gonna gain so much power. Armor break on her. You know what? Sniper and Wilkes, those guys can honestly answer what the alliance is like. Completely screwed that one up. Yeah, I completely screwed that up. Look it up. Ah, my bad. My bad. It can be intense. Certainly be intense. Come on, lady. I should not have this much trouble with him. I'm just getting mad at myself. Sorry. She just really made me mad there. Sorry, guys. Alright, just put a challenge on myself. Finish out with what you got. I think we'll do this last lane here. Then we will obviously get into some crystals at some point, because I always do. She actually phased out. The AI almost never phases out of a bleed. Just can't get her to. Oh yeah, Mega Red, man. How can we forget about him? And Sabretooth. Those are mutants. Those are high-end mutants. Free to play count, you have 3 4-stars. Hawkeye, Domino, and Sabretooth. What would you like the opinion about? Because of those 3, probably Domino is the strongest, followed by Sabretooth, then Hawkeye. But Sabretooth really does well with a synergy of Void and Killmonger, called the Unholy Trinity, and Sniper is the guy that will tell you left, right, every day, all day. He lives by that synergy. For general use, it just depends on what you're doing. My goodness. Are you really? That's kind of shocking, man. You're using them less and less? That's kind of shocking. My timing is so off right now. And that's literally happened in the last like 2 minutes. What the heck, man? General use domino? Probably, yeah. I've come longer and void. Those will get you extraordinarily far, man. You can do most of your... Where are you at right now? Like, where are you at on your stuff? That'd be a better question for me. Knew I wasn't going to be fast enough on that. Oh, I am sucking bad, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Having an off moment, guys. Bear with me. I will get it back. How far will they get me in the story? Finishing up Act 1. Oh, dude, they can get you through Act... Well, I don't know. What star are we talking about? That would be another pertinent question. See, I use 4 stars all the way through to Act 5 as long as they are living. It should give you a yes, that's true. Start playing this week. And hey, what's going on? Lantern, G-Lantern. Started playing this week, and you lucked out and got a 3-star Blackpool. Should I try to max him out ASAP? And is he any good? So, for just starting out, Blackpool is any of the champions are going to be fine, but your 3-star Blackpool, learn to play him, and yeah, he'll get you pretty far. What level are you, and where are you at in your initial run? Like, are you doing a lot of the Act 1 stuff? Are you doing a lot of the monthly? Where's your focus right now? Hawkeye, Domino, Sabretooth are 4-star, rank 1. Working rank 2, except Hawkeye's rank 2 or 3, I think. Yeah, man, if they are 4 stars and you're ranking them up through, like Sniper said, they're going to get you all the way up. They'll take you very far. Pardon me. 3-star Black Bolt is not the worst you can possibly get. There are other characters that will overshadow him eventually, but for starting out, he's just fine. Can't believe I missed her in that. Really? Got degen to death. So level 7? Yeah, I didn't want to have to do this. I really didn't. That's terrible that I had to do that. Yeah, hold on. Give me just a second. Let me focus, get through this fight. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, he's middle of the road. He's fine for just starting out, exactly. Level 7? Oh, yeah, you got... If you're at 3-star level 7, you're doing good. What they gotta focus on is getting your masteries going. They're very under-talked about, but very important part of the game. Yeah, the Spidey event next month is going to be really, really big. Like they're playing a lot of stuff, so make sure you're logging in every day to get the login stuff. It's a pretty good time to get in. You're absolutely right. Arenas. He probably doesn't have at level 7 the champs to do arenas yet, unless he does the initial summoners. Because you have, I want to say it's 90 days. You'll be in. You have like 90-day period. I want to say it's 90 days from when you start, and at a beginning bracket for arenas. Like I was that close. I didn't. I had to come back for just that little bit. Oh, I'm so mad. That makes me. That was at least. Yeah, that was that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not downplaying war, man. I think they need to up the season rewards, but I'm not downplaying it. Yeah, we do good with those. Yeah, you need to get parry. Like level 9, when you get to level 9, you should be able to unlock parry and get it right away. So that's what your level 9 point will be used for. Absolutely. And it'll even like guide you to it. And then you got to learn how to use it. So you're watching how I'm playing, right? I'll show you here. Just watch when I get up, and you got to tap the block button just the right time to get that parry. And that's what you end up with right there. A small stun on the champion allows you to get your combo in, keep them from it. I just gotta get him to spin. Came out too soon. But yeah, so that wasn't even that great. But you get the gist how the timing works. There's tells that each champion will give you when it's getting close or when they're getting close. You just gotta time them right and counter when right after that parry. That sucks. I would normally just quit this because I know I'm going to lose it all, but I love this special. It is so cool. I love that special. Trying not to have to use any more resources. Okay. Hopefully. Nope. Should have gone in on him. There is a lot to the game. There is a lot to the game. But once you start getting into the rhythm of it, it's you'll get it. It's not that bad. It's actually I enjoy it very much, personally. I think the other guys in here enjoy it with me. Unless I do something stupid like that. If I can pull something out of here. Oh, not quite. Alright, last chance. Come on, Void. Don't do me wrong. What's up, Max? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the follow, Lantern. I appreciate it, buddy. And by all means, anytime you have a question, come and ask. Ah! That was not fun. That was me. That was a fail. You can fail that one, guys. That was terrible. I will probably need a little bit more. Oh, that was not cool. I'd like one-shotted him twice in a row. Then I get distracted. It's not your fault, guys. I absolutely love the distraction, so don't get me wrong. More, I upset myself. Come on. Throw that special. custom dude boss usually the one that's for you. Yeah, right? This time it wasn't my very last one, but it's like my fourth one. Just because you get cocky or you get like complacent a little, maybe. That was kind of where I was at. But sorry, Mike's dude. So sorry. I was actually back probably 10 minutes after that. My computer crashed on me, and it's been good ever since. But I'm gonna have to do some testing tomorrow, I think. Yeah, me too. I absolutely get anxious to finish. What is this? So let's see. There's other guys out there, G-Laner, also that have some pretty good instructional videos. Although, by all means, come ask away. I will help you in any way that I possibly can, sir. That's what I'm here for. I'm also in the content creator program, so you actually get an early look at most of the new champs that are coming out. That's really cool. In fact, this next week you should get some new ones coming out. Should be able to see some Mysterio, I think, is first. I'm not sure. We do know we're getting Mysterio and Spider-Man Stealth, so hopefully one of those two. And yes, Shadow is right. So your first act, you should probably go and make sure you 100% it. Because the rewards you get from that, not only the rewards you get from that, but it helps with your energy conservation. Yeah, see, look, Max, I had like 3 more lanes to go, but now I feel like opening some crystals, because it's that time. See what I got ready. I won't have the 6-star now because I didn't get through it all. We'll do some. There's an Aegon. And see what I get for the 4-star. We have a mystery champion. Oh, Scarlet Witch. Nice. So let's do... a premium here. And we're gonna do some Cavalier, right? We'll do 5. Oh, the lag. Lag is terrible. That was not your screen, guys. That was my screen. The lag. Alright, let's see if we can keep up with the at least 4 stars. At least 4 stars. Oh, 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 oh. No. Yes, this game has had major video lag all month. Hopefully the new update tomorrow, I believe, should fix some of that. We'll see. Alright. Oh, I just saw my Stark Spidey go through. 3-star Killmonger. This isn't looking good, guys. It used to be really rare. It's a little bit more common now because the focus of the game is shifting up to 5 and 6 stars. So it's a little bit, they're giving out the 3 and 4 stars a little bit more readily. That was terrible. That's 3 stars in a row. But yeah, just hang in there. And if you ever want to know what a champ does or how the powers work, let me know, and I'll absolutely take the time to go over it with you. Come on, don't give me another 3-star, please. You bastards. That's 4 3-stars. Like, this is the worst I've ever done on 4 crystals. This better be at least a 4-star, or that's an epic fail. Oh, that was an epic fail. So bad. You know I can't leave it on that either. I gotta at least get a 4-star. Yeah, that video lag is terrible. Come on, at least a 4-star here. At least I got a 4-star. At least I got a 4-star. Oh, I hate it in that way, but we will end up doing the 6-star tomorrow. Hopefully, all this stuff clears up and I've got my system fixed. I'm hoping. I know, right? I saw that 6-star ghost. I didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But I appreciate every guys hanging out for me. See if there's anybody online to raid. Let's see. You guys want to see Fortnite or Kiro? Send you over there. Akira is a pretty cool game. Or Crossout. We can do Crossout. I'm not sure what Crossout is. You guys want to check that one out? Gigon's on. Gigan. Yeah, let's give him some love. Let's give him some love. He's an interesting chap. Hang with him for a minute. You'll see what I'm saying. It is all RNG in the end. But hey, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm gonna do my little outro screen before we head over there. Yes, thank you so much for hanging out. I will. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with PC all fixed up and ready to go. So here we go. We're gonna raid Gigan. Appreciate the help, and I will see you guys on the flip.
Discover Caress, Oral Fusion Oil. For caressable, soft skin, indulge in the rich lather and delicate scent. Pamper yourself. Get caressably soft skin with Caress.